Good morning. Great news. I know you've all probably had a sleepless night worrying. My car's back on the road, which is fabulous. So I'm now on the way to set up a wedding. I don't know if Jade said yesterday, she's got her daughter's birthday today. So we're both sort of doing our own thing. So because we haven't got together for a while, if you've just watched our last two reels, if you haven't, pop back and watch them and then you'll know what's going on. We are going to both do sort of a bit of a day in the life separately until we get together, which, like I said, hopefully will be on Thursday. So not far to go to the wedding today, which is really, really good. It's lovely and sunny. So I'll take you along with me. I just absolutely SH1T'd myself then. I had a emergency thing come up on the dash, like, oh bleep, and I was like, oh my god, no, not something else. And luckily it's only the water bottle's low. Anyone else nervous blimmer wreck? I don't think the perimenopause helps, to be honest. So I'm not far away now. We were going to say, do you want us to do a Q&A? Would you like us to do a Q&A? Would you like to know more about us? What we do, obviously, go to our pinned post at the top and then it'll say sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted by a really cute dog. It'll say what we both do in brief. Obviously I'm a florist, and it'll say a bit more about Jade and what she does and what she's into. But would you like to know a little bit more? Would you like us to do a Q&A? Like we say, there's definitely a podcast coming. Definitely a podcast coming. We've just got to work out the logistics of getting together, when we want to do it and that sort of thing, because we will then be popping it over onto our YouTube channel. But yeah, let us know if you think of anything you'd like. Well, probably not questions, but if you think you'd like to do a Q&A or listen to a Q&A, and then just let us know. Maybe you really aren't bothered about what we do, but a lot of people do. They like to see what goes on in people's lives, don't they? I know I do. So yeah, let us know if you want us to do a Q&A. Right, I'm nearly here now. So I will try and film as much as I can. Like I say, you know, obviously I've got to respect people's privacy. I can't just like go and filming people. Obviously other suppliers will be setting up and things. But what I can get, I'll try and get as much as I can. I will see you on the other side. Honestly, you couldn't write it. Every time I've come here, I've gone to the front and they've turned around and said, oh, can you go round to the other one, please? So I'm like, yeah, great, put like some of the flowers back in the car. Today I've come to the other one and the blimmin' door's locked. Honestly, you couldn't write it. Okay, all done. Okay, all done. I couldn't film too much because there was quite a few people like setting up and things, so obviously like you can't just randomly start filming people when you want to. But I got a little bit in the garden. It's just the most gorgeous day. They're having a really nice ceremony outside, and so I just did like some little chair ends like you would for a pew if you were in a church, and put the top table in. So I filmed a little bit of that because I was luckily on my own. But when I actually went into where they're going to have the wedding breakfast, there were like a lot of staff setting up and things, so you know I couldn't really go in there and film much. But it was a good setup. Everything went swimmingly. I had to chat to the bridesmaids and they were really lovely. They come down to take pictures and things, and yeah, excited to see the pictures and see how it turns out. So on my way home now, I'm actually going to, well, I'm waiting for a delivery, unfortunately. It never ends. Get rid of one and another one comes in. So I'm waiting for a flower delivery. And sorry, this isn't ideal, this setup. It's I've got a new phone and the case I think is really heavy, so it's like pulling it down. So all this setup needs to be sorted, especially when Jade and I get back together. But it's like we say, we just wing it. Nothing's perfect. So yeah, so I'm going to go home, get all my flowers set up into water, and then hopefully have a little bit of time for myself, which would be lovely because I've got to work again tomorrow. Yeah, working on a Sunday. There's no rest for the wicked. But then some days next week are quieter, so I potentially will have my weekend next week when most people are at work. So I will see you when I get back.